kaiju fans? It's Thomas here with Monster Island Kaiju Reviews, and I got something that just literally came in the mail about an hour ago, and it is a highly anticipated figure from X-plus, and this is the Godzilla Tower from the 1972 film Godzilla vs. Gigan. And I know there's been some releases of this particular tower by other companies, but those are extremely hard to get and expensive nowadays. And so this one just came. I already unboxed it, and it comes in a little bit larger box than previously, or from previous editions from this particular line. I think the line is the Toho Maniacs from X-plus. So that's a different line from the 25 centimeter, 30 centimeter figures. This is a smaller figure, and I want to say it's kind of similar to like the the Bandai Premium. That's what I kind of see what it is. And look at this tag. Oh, speaking of tags, this came with a tag, which I didn't know if that was going to be the case. That's very interesting, and it makes total sense because it does say Bandai Namco on the tag. It does have the P on there for Plex, so that's X-plus. So there's a collaboration between the two companies, and it's made out of something like hard vinyl. And I know initially when this was announced, folks were not digging this particular wire with the balloon. You know, they have it wrapped on closely to his body. It looks kind of weird. I did not curve it on. I'm gonna leave it kind of like straight. I want to display it without this balloon on there. But inside there, it has a little basic instructions. Nothing fancy. It just tells you about basically the balloon. That's all I see. It's a little picture. Let me put that down there. So this particular statue or structure in the film was supposed to be about 50 centimeters tall, and it was some kind of observation tower. And this is a structure that has like the stairs, and I guess there's an elevator that runs up to the top here. It's unbeknownst to the humans, this was actually a headquarters of I forget what they're called. There's some kind of alien race, M Nebula alien, something like that. They were hiding in here. I have to admit, the 1972 film for me was not a particular favorite for some reason. I think something about the story didn't really capture my interest that much. But I do remember Gigan was pretty good in there. Of course, you had King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah, right? Yes, King Ghidorah was in that one. But yeah, I mean, I am pretty stoked that I have one of these. Just my quick observation. It's pretty nicely done. Definitely looks like kind of like a premium Bandai. You know, not like your typical X-plus. But nevertheless, I do like it, and the price was pretty fair. I have to say, it's pretty cool. I think that's about it. I mean, you know, I generally don't tell a big story about where these guys come in the film, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. If you guys have seen the film. So I think that's about it with this basic description of this guy. Pretty nicely done. I'm gonna go ahead and get some close-up on this, some comparisons, and wrap this up. I just wanted to share this as soon as possible because this is such a cool piece. And let's do that right now. think it's time to show you some quick size comparisons. Right in the center here is the Godzilla Tower. I'm going to start with this guy right here. This is also an X Plus. This is the Shin Godzilla Defo Real. Let me move this out of the way a little bit. There you can see that the Godzilla Tower is quite a bit taller. By the way, this is a really cool looking Defo Real, I gotta admit. And the awakening version of this is incredible. The light up just goes, I think it goes like that. I don't know, it goes one way or another, but the whole tail lights up. Let's go with another comparison is this older Bandai. This is a baby Godzilla. What year? 1993? 1993? I am totally blanking out on my films. Shame on me. Yeah, I think 1993. Pretty nice looking vinyl actually. And I think this is about 6 inches or so. Yeah, almost the same color. This one here is the NECA 2019 Godzilla. I've said it before, I miss seeing these NECAs in the stores. I haven't even seen the King Kongs lately, so they're seem like they're kind of gone for now. But this guy, I guess it's also 6 inches, 7 incher perhaps. Yes, really nicely done. As you can see, here is the 1972 Gigan, I think. No, this might be from 1973. Is it? I'm not sure. I believe so. Gosh, I can't remember. But this is the X-plus 25 centimeter Gigan. The sculpt and the coloration, everything looks fantastic on this guy. Really nicely done. And we don't have a 1972 Godzilla from X-plus as far as I recall. I think we have a 71 and 73, right? So this one is the 73 one. I want to say this is a festival version. Came in a set with Jet Jaguar. The Jet Jaguar has different, I think he has a different pose or something. This one came out in, it says 2010. Yeah, this is 1973. So I think this is 1973 as well. The Megalon, goes with Megalon, if I'm not mistaken. This guy has the open mouth. The other one that we see of the 73 Godzilla is the closed mouth. And finally, we have a, sorry, I want to say Gigan. Yes, obviously it's Gigan, but this is a Giga Brain. Semi-translucent red vinyl. A really nice sculpt. And I always forget what years these came out. Actually, I'm not sure. I think they may have reissued this one a few times. You know, usually on the bottom it has the year, and that might be the year of this mold, 2006. Doesn't necessarily mean that it came out that year. So I've been collecting these things for a while, but still learning about these vinyl things. But as you can see, the Godzilla Tower is just kind of like in the middle size compared to all these guys here. But definitely a very cool addition. Some little bit more before we close this out is I want to say that it is nicely sculpted. I really love this tower itself. The tower is nicely done. Very solid construction. And I think some of you guys will probably want to remove this tag. You know, if you guys were wondering how to take this tag off, I would use a hair dryer, just heat up this area, and I think you can just pull it right out. I've been able to do that a few times because when I want to take my pictures, I don't like having this tag hang out on the side. It just kind of messes up the especially with the outdoor photos. This looks funny it looks tacky with this tag on. But I know folks do still display it as is. I mean, that's fine too. Yeah, so my basic score on this, I think it gets a really high score. It does kind of look like a toy though a little bit. Just want to warn you, you guys are looking for like a super realistic one. You know, it's not gonna look like this because this was basically an observation tower, so you can tell that it was not the actual real Godzilla. So in that sense, it's fine. And the price point was pretty good, especially if you got it directly from the Shonen Ric, the X-plus Ric website. And I got my dog, I got a neighbor's dog barking outside. Thank you so much. That's it. I think this is a very cool edition. If you guys haven't picked it up, maybe you guys can consider getting one. I don't know if anywhere still has it. Might have to get in the aftermarket at this point. But that is it, folks. Hope you guys like the quick review of this guy. Stay tuned for more. And if you guys like more content, check out our Facebook page called The Real the real kaiju collectors on Facebook. Sorry about that. I used to be in this other kaiju group, and I'm still not quite over it. But if you guys know me, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's got nothing to do with anything. I just enjoy kaiju, and hopefully you guys too. So see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.